So back in 1998, Tata had introduced the Safari first time in the Indian market. Over the years, the car got a lot of changes. It got a new design, and what you see over here is the all-new 2023 Tata Safari. So hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet, and let's quickly start this video and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this SUV. So let's start off with the front end of the Safari. Now the very first thing you notice are these DRLs. Now they are new. You can see they are connected DRLs. You also get a brand new grille over here. Now you have the body color accents that is present on the grille, and you have the secondary grille. Obviously that is not in the body color, the accent. This is black. You have some brushed aluminium or some silver finish on the scuff plate over there, and well, this is how the front end looks like. Now you have a mix and match of this piano black. You also get these bifunctional LED headlamp for high beam and low beam, and this is your cornering light as well as your fog light, and you get some air curtains over here for better aerodynamics. Now you get front sensors, you get a front parking camera, and you also get a radar for the ADAS, and the camera is present over there just behind the IRVM. Moving on to the side profile, you get these beautiful new chunky looking 19-inch alloy wheels. Yes, these are 19 and they look really awesome. However, the Harrier gets 18-inch, but this gets 19 inches, and you can see it gets body cladding all over. Again, gives it that premium SUV look. You get this Safari badging that's present over here. So you get this ORVM that's present in this piano black finish. You get an integrated indicator that's LED. You also get, if you notice over here, you can see you get this blind spot monitoring that is present over here, and this will turn red or orange when a car will be next door. And you can see you get some amount of chrome around the window trim, and this is how the car looks like from the side. Well, obviously this does not have a sloping roofline from top because it's a 7-seater and a 6-seater as well. It comes in both configurations, so you need headroom for the third row passenger as well. Well, talking about chrome, you get chrome on the door handles over here. You get a request sensor on either side, and body lines again you can see over the wheel arch, and it runs all the way to the tail light. Now coming to the rear section over here, this is how the tail light actually looks. Again, connected LED tail light, and it's got a new tail light design. Looks really nice. You also get again piano black finishes insert. This is your rear fog light, and this is for your reverse parking camera. Now you get your Safari badging over there, Tata badging over here, and again a camera. Plus you also get cameras on the ORVM on either side. That's a part of the 360-degree camera feature. You get a shark fin antenna, a black roof, a big panoramic sunroof over here, and yeah, I almost forgot, you get chrome on the roof rails as well. So this is the spoiler with a high stop light that's an LED, wiper, defogger, and a few ways to open the boot. Obviously you can open the boot from the button that's right up there on the console. You can open it via request sensor that is present over here. You can open it via key, or you can just swipe your leg. So it has the swipe to open feature on the boot. So what you have to do is just swipe your leg, and you can see that the boot opens, and yeah, so that is the third row. Obviously if you do not need the third row, actually it's a very tight fit. And over here, let me just show you the third row. You have charging sockets, you have a cup holder, you have your AC regulator as well, I mean your fan blower regulator, and that there is where your third row AC vents are. So this is the third row. If you don't want it, you can just fold it down like this completely. It'll go all flat, and you will have a lot of space, but then you'll only have 4 seats left. Obviously you can have a bench for a 5-seating configuration, and the rear headrests are also adjustable. Well, this is your electronic boots. Obviously with a click of a button the boot shuts. Really good feature that I like. And now let's quickly move on to the interiors. So let me just show you, this is how the interior looks like. It's a mix and match of brown, beige and white and black, and the body color as well. So this is how the interior looks like on the new Safari. Now let's hop in. Oh, so much quieter out here. So let me just adjust the seat. By the time you can just have a look at the dashboard, and yeah, a lot of things are new over here. So this is how you start the car. So once you start it, comes to life, then Talking about the dashboard is again, it's a soft touch material all over the dashboard. You have some wooden accents over here. There's actually not wood, but looks really nice. You have this massive 12.5-inch infotainment system. Again, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, everything is wireless out here. A lot of information about the car that you will get from this. Again, you have, this is a 10.25-inch cluster, full digital cluster. This can also be configured as per the driver's needs, and you get a lot of information again from this as well. This is the massive panoramic sunroof, and over the sunroof also opened. So I think once it will open completely, then only I will have to. And yeah, the glass is pretty dark, you can see over here. So that is the massive panoramic sunroof that you get. Again, this is the front seat. It's ventilated seats, and it does not get heated option. It only gets cooled option. Well, the this seat also gets this boss mode where you can adjust it from here only if you're sitting behind, and the driver cannot reach that side. Well, these are your climate controls. You get dual zone climate control over here. Here are all the buttons. Obviously, when the car is off, this will completely be off. And you have your illuminated steering wheel, the logo that goes off and comes back on when the car is on. A flat bottom steering wheel, stereo mounted controls for the infotainment system, stereo mounted controls for the instrument cluster. Now this is a third screen that you get. Now this is your mode selector. You have your normal, wet mode. This is rough mode activated, and then you have your eco and your sport mode over here. That is with the help of a button. So when you press this, this is for your hill descent, and this is a blank button over here. This comes with an automatic gearbox. So this is obviously the 6-speed torque converter, the automatic gearbox. You have your park button over here. You have an electronic parking brake, auto hold. This is your storage space, your cup holders, and this is another storage space. Again, you have a cool storage space, as you can see over there. Yeah. So this is how you cool, and this is the cool storage space. 12-volt charging socket, Type C and Type A. Well, this thing does not go front or move behind. No, it does not. Got nice cushioning on it. Got these contrasts in. I can't call it contrast because it's the same color as the fabric. But overall, the fit and finish quality is pretty nice. You get ambient lighting all over. You get ambient lighting over here as well. Now let's quickly go behind. So this is how the rear end looks like, and you got manual blinders. Really nice. You can see that one is already up. It's pretty dark. Will provide privacy and protect you from the sun. Well, this is the rear seating configuration. This is a 6-seat configuration. So obviously you have this captain seats over here with adjustable armrest. I mean, not adjustable, foldable armrest. I'm sorry. You have these beautiful headrests that you can fold up like this, and if you want to sleep, your head will not fall off. You can also get bench seat over here, and this thing, the captain seats, get ventilated seats as well. So you have ventilated seats for the second row as well. Now how cool is that? All 4 passengers are sitting can enjoy and go in peace. This is your charging socket, this is your storage space, and the AC vents is on the B pillar. This is how your third row looks. They showed you from behind. This one seat is folded, one seat is up, and you get an adjustable headrest as well. The panoramic sunroof starts all the way from here, goes up to the front. So yeah guys, this was the all new Tata Safari, and yeah, it looks really fantastic in this color. Now we're sitting in the all-new Tata Safari, and this car is powered by only one diesel engine option. Now the engine is a 2-liter turbo diesel engine, and that produces around 170 PS of power and 350 Nm of peak torque. Gearbox wise, this comes mated to a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic, that is a torque converter gearbox. And yeah, so we are driving the automatic version today. The manual version we will be driving later. But the gearbox is really nice. The shifts come in really smooth. They come in at low RPMs, as low as around 1650 RPM if you're driving in the eco mode with a light foot. And talking about modes, now this car gets terrain modes, and apart from that, it also gets eco, normal, and your sport mode as well. Now, if you put on sport mode and you give gas, what happens is that suddenly there is a sudden surge of noise that comes inside the cabin. And I think that is because the NVIDIA levels could have been slightly on the better side, because they are decent on when the car builds up speed. Obviously,
the engine relaxes a bit, so especially on the highway. So at that time you don't have a problem, but in the city where you have to keep on giving gas, at that time you will find it a little difficult and find it a little noisy, but obviously you'll get used to it. Now, other than that, the steering wheel is an electronic steering wheel, so with the mode it changes and becomes light on eco, a little bit heavy on the normal mode or your city mode, and a little more heavy on the sport mode. And the steering wheel has good response. The flick of the steering wheel, you can shift lanes. And couple that with the suspension setup is slightly on the softer side. Obviously, the car sits high at 200 mm of ground clearance, and so there is some amount of body roll. Obviously, the car feels slightly more planted because of the third row seat. So the third row, because of extra weight, and because of the third row, the rear suspension has been tweaked a little bit. Obviously, people will be sitting, so the car will squat down. So to avoid that happening, obviously the company has tweaked the suspension a little bit, but it overall feels, I mean, very good, very planted, and very comfortable even on broken roads, or if you go, obviously if you're going on a highway, so the ride will be completely smooth. Now, talking about the safety features that you get on this car, now this it gets 6 airbags as standard, and apart from that, you have your ABS, traction control, hill hold in descent. You have a rollover mitigation. I mean, what not? You have a list of safety features that you get along with the all-new Safari. So yeah, if you're looking for an SUV, a little more stylish, a 7-seater kind of an SUV, and you want a lot of features, like for example, I mean, on the interior, it is completely new, completely changed. So yeah, you can definitely look at the all-new Tata Safari.
So yeah guys, that was the all new Tata Safari. Now this car comes in 4 variants and 6 color options, and I hope I explained the car well to you. Well, if you need to know anything else about this SUV, please mention down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.